Bros, one of our free Discord members just made $40,000 tracking dev wallets on Solana, 12k on the recent token Powerball. Just by learning all our free stuff we put out here, 40k in the bag. I'm going to give you the methods he used and the wallets to follow so you can do the same. No bullcrap guys here, let's dive straight in.
Bash bros, bash bros, bash bros.
What's up everyone? So I had a guy reach out to me the other day. He made $40,000 in just shy of 2 months. All thanks to our videos and on-chain analysis, guys. This is simply just the skill of tracking devs and insiders and getting into the tokens that these guys are a part of before everyone else, right? So if you have a look at what this guy did, he tracked the Powerball team before their launch and caught it at 3k market cap, right? So these are his results, and then I'll show you the coin. $11,000 on this in profit on that wallet, and then 1.48 on that wallet as well. Right, so for you guys that don't know the coin, it launched roughly around about 7 days ago and reached a top of just 17 to 18 million dollars market cap. Imagine getting that at 3k. Well, that's exactly what this guy did, right? If we have a look at the trades, he would be in here somewhere, right? Now the only way you can get into these very early moments is if you're an insider or if you have learnt the skill like what I'm going to share with you guys. Okay, so in this video I'm going to share the skills for tracking these guys online. I'm going to share the wallets of the cabal behind this token, and then also I'm going to share another token that these guys minted that ran to 300k market cap just yesterday. You have all these skills and you'll be able to get similar results if you're patient and you can just track these guys on chain, right? So these wallets, by the way, I've plugged it into Stalker. So here we've got these guys profile, the whole cabal profile right here. So if you have our Stalker tool, you'll have all of this information as well. Or I'll share this also in our Discord community for free. Okay, guys, real quick, I'm giving away full access to my Stalker account, which has over 2,500 wallets. All the devs, the insiders, and the whales that help me find X's every single day, and the methods that help me pick up these tokens in the last few days. All you have to do is like, sub, and comment below, and we'll choose someone at random. Alright, back to the video. Alright, so we're going to break this into 2 parts. Firstly, I'm going to show you what this guy did and break down what he did to be able to, get into Powerball before it ran. And then we're going to use Powerball as a case study. Say you're brand new and you want to know how to pick up the right wallets so that you can track these guys into the next tokens. Alright, so this guy was saying that the dev behind Powerball is this Volk crash out guy. He's part of the crash out cabal. He's now moved his wallets. He's saying that the wallets that he's found, he's moved to our tool so that he's able to track them, right? But if you have a look, this is the wallet. Sorry, this is the guy right here, right? He's part of the crash out cabal. He is the dev behind Powerball, right? That token right there. So if we go down, I was like, hey, well, how did you track that it was him? Obviously he pushed the token, but would you track him from another coin? And he said, I picked him up from Crash Out token and some other coins. I checked the follows on the coins he bought and saw only him. He is the Crash Out whale and also in top traders. And he was also first to post Powerball on X. So you got to know, guys, it's very easy to pick up the dev wallet, right? And then all associated wallets as well. But sometimes you're not too sure who it is, okay? Yeah, sometimes it's not necessary, but sometimes it can help, because let's say there's this guy on X, that's his profile, his PFP, and he's saying, guys, I've got a coin. I've got a coin, or he starts promoting this new token, right? That becomes of interest to you, right? Especially if he's like one of the first followers, right, on the new coins page, Twitter page. He's one of their first followers. So that's how this guy was able to detect that, hey, this is the guy that's running the coin. And now all he's got to do is he's got to keep his eyes looking at these wallets, right, and seeing if someone mints from one of these wallets. And if they do, right, he's able to link this mint up with the information that he's getting from here, and that's how he was able to get into the token. Okay, so in theory it's just like yeah, let's go through it though. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to use some of the information that's provided by this guy, plus I'm going to walk you through the steps so that you guys can use Powerball and the wallets from Powerball to be able to pick up new information. And then I'm going to show you how these guys minted again. Ran to 300k. You could literally buy this from the ground and know that, hey, this could have a decent run, right? All right, so imagine you're brand new and we're like using Powerball now as a case study. What process would I go through to be able to pick up the dev and all his connected wallets? Well, it's really simple, okay? So obviously if you go down to our trades, you can see that you've got the dev here with the chef hat right here. But keep in mind though that this first event where you see the ad, this is where he's adding the liquidity. This doesn't mean that he minted the token, right? So there's a 1 billion supply plus that's paired up with the 16 Solana. So what we can do now is we can go open that transaction and we can go grab his wallet and we'll throw it into a little sticky note. Okay, so I can copy his wallet. Now don't get confused. This isn't the mint of the actual token. This is the mint of the tokens of the liquidity pool. Once this has been created, that's when this thing is able to be bought and sold and traded. Okay, see, add liquidity, right? So the question is, okay, well, if he didn't mint, who minted the token? Who minted these 1 billion tokens if it wasn't him? Well, we can go and we can click on the address just to confirm, right? This is the address. We can go to actions and go to mint and you won't see anything here. Oh, sorry, you'll see the liquidity pool that's been added, but these are LP tokens. This doesn't represent the actual Powerball tokens, right? So if he didn't mint the tokens, who minted it and how can we find out? There's a long way, but I'll show you the real easy way. Right, you can easily just come in here, you can grab the contract address and you can post it. In here, or you can just click on this ball, right? You'll find whoever created it is the person that minted it. Okay, so the creator is the guy that minted the actual tokens, right? So now what we can do is this wallet is responsible for the LP, and we're saying that Vault guy owns that, and now we've got the wallet that minted. Okay, and what you'll find, right, if we open up this new wallet now, you'll find the tokens that are minted in there. Let me bring that up. You'll find that this is minted right in here. Okay, so if I bring that wallet up, paste that in there, I go to transfers, I go to actions, I go to mint. Do you see that? The 1 billion tokens. So what we're saying that now is that this guy here, he minted it and then he transferred to that other wallet. So now what we do is we've got 2 wallets now, right? That are wallets that we have connected to that one guy. So now that we've got the LP creator wallet and then we've got the minting wallet, and everyone, all of these devs, they set up a lot differently, right? They have their own style, you know, of how they want to run. So this guy, this dev here, okay, he's got his mint wallet and he's got his LP wallet. What we want to do now is we want to see all of these connected wallets of interest, not ones that are just like got, you know, just like random 1 Solana or 2. We want to see like big massive wallets that are all connected to here, right? And this can be a long process. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go through some of the shortcuts, or I'm just going to just show you the pattern of how I do it, and then you guys can go start practicing yourselves. But once we get all these wallets, we're going to just get a bigger picture of this guy, right? So here I am back on this wallet that minted. Okay, now what I want to do in order to find out where some of these big wallets are that he's connected to, I want to go to Sol, I want to go to Outflow, and then I want to, because it can be a lot of transactions. So one way that we can get rid of these small 0.00s useless, which is just the fees, right, is we can go through and say anything over, say, 5 Solana, for example, right? And then that's going to show us where this guy sent a lot of money to. You see that? You see all this? He's got this one wallet here, R9RF, where he sent, because the token minted 8 days ago. Okay, so this is all around this time. He's sending out from this mint address a lot of Solana to a couple of these unique wallets, right? So what we want to do is we want to go through all of these. Say this one here. We want to go through possibly this one here. This is a token creator, that little sign there. Yeah, let's see what we got on those. Okay, nothing that stands out too much here. He's sending money out, so he's transferred to USDC $362,000 out to this wallet. What we're doing is we're looking for big amounts of money. You see that? So he's transferred to Solana and he's brought it into this wallet here. Transferred sold to USDC. He's sitting on 360,000 right there, right? So I want to copy that, and then I want to plug that one into here as well. Copy that one. That's the 360k. Okay, and let's get rid of that one. And what else? Okay, and this one, I'm pretty sure this is to do with the burn. Oh no, it's just swapping out of this one as well. Okay, so there's another wallet that's really connected to this Mint wallet, right? The main thing that I'm really trying to track down is where's all the big money going. So I've tracked $360,000. No, nothing there. See this? So he's got 296k. No doubt this would have been one of his wallets that he's already sold out of, and he's probably transferred a lot of Solana out of here. But you'll see them. Maybe not. We'll see. So let's just clean this up a little bit, right? So we go back to where we were at the beginning. So that there is his wallet that he minted from. Now you got the wallet that he what's the name? That he created the LP from, right? And we've got to go through the same process. Go to Solana, go to Outflow, right? And we've got to get rid of all these transactions, right? So that's why we've got to bump up our Solana. So we go to, say, 5 Solana again, and then filter. And then this is going to limit how many transactions we've got to deal with. So now you see this, we've got a lot of transactions. This is our guy, right, sending money, like, because you think about this. Let me just create the picture for you guys so you don't get confused. See all this crap here? This is this guy farming out of the token. He's farming out, right, all of this money, this $2 million. How much is it? See that $2.2 million? That's him farming out of this. And if you want to know where that money's going, right, you go to, this is the wallet that's farming out. He's sending it to the token that to that wallet that's been minting. You see that? 7,000. He's just sending it out. He's just sending out there, right? On that very first day, like, this is all the millions of dollars that he's sending out, right? But there's transactions in between that aren't this EIV wallet. You see that one? Like, there's this one, for example. Now, for all of you guys that were familiar with Powerball, it's a lottery system where if you hold a certain amount of tokens, you can win the lottery, which is a Powerball jackpot that builds up over time. And whoever wins that gets that Solana sent to them as a transfer. So what he said here, right, and this is why it's really useful to be able to connect who is running the token, because they give away a lot of information. So for example, this guy here, I can confirm Ball Lottery Tech actually works. I was actually lucky enough to be the first winner. Wow, bro. How amazing is that? I just won 10,000 from the very first draw. So what he's saying is, wow, how funny is that? I'm pulling out $2 million from this token, but I just happened to be the very first winner that won an extra, what, $10,000. So now, right, because he's given the transaction address, we're actually able to see it. It's the 61.99 Solana. If we come over here, do you see it? It's right here. 61.98 Solana. So that means this wallet here is, he's said that this is his wallet. So what we can do now is we can go and click on this wallet, right? And we see he's got his 7.56 million ball in there, which is roughly worth $10,000, right? But we can go through the same process of checking out what's going on in this wallet as well, because he said that this is his wallet. So you can do the exact same process as well for incoming as well. Let's check out one. Sorry, that's got to be Solana. Right, minimum one. Okay, so you see this? So 7 days ago, right around the launch date, he put money into here from Ball, and 400. Yeah, look at all that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 700 odd Solana he sent to this address. We can open that one up. Boom, he's got 100k sitting in here. So guess what we're going to do? Easy. We're going to pull this out. we're going to copy that wallet, and we're going to plug it into here as well. All right, so now you guys, you should have the skills to be able to track all this crap. And once you spend a bit of time on here, it's very easy, right? The same process goes with inflow as it is from outflow. The trouble with inflow, right, is in wallets being sent in, right? These wallets that have been sent into here. The only problem with that is that you don't know who these guys are, right? But anything that's sent outwards, you know it's him, because only he can send crap out of the wallet. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's the same sort of process. So there we go, guys. This is the exact process that we do to build up a list of real insider wallets and really be able to profile this guy. All right, so now the last step. Now that we've got this guy's wallets, right, we don't need to actually get all of his wallets. We just need to get a good profile of all of the Solana and all of the USDC that he carries online, because he's moving it around. He's going to lead it back to some of the other wallets, right, that have maybe some more of it. They always do it, okay? So now the last step is to be able to plug this into either a wallet tracker. There's some free ones online. We've got our version, right? It's called Stalker, and the reason why we call it Stalker is because we don't just listen to these wallets, right? See these wallets here? We don't just listen to these wallets. We follow it around automatically, right? So let me just help explain what I mean by that. So if this guy is sending Solana out here and sending Solana out to all these places, right, we automatically pick up these wallets and we listen to every single swap. We listen to every liquidity event. We listen to transfers, and we listen to mints as well, right? And that's from all of these wallets all together, right? So really it automates the process where these devs, they can't hide. Now, why this is valuable, let me show you why that's valuable, right? You plug all these wallets into your tool. Guys, by the way, we've got a free version of this as well. But we plug it into here, right? I've created a profile for him. He's got 18 wallets. I've got 1,694 Solana that I'm profiling in all 18 wallets together. That's not including the 360,000 USDC that he's carrying as well. Okay. The reason why this is valuable is because I'm able to see every single event that's taking place. See, look, this is him farming. That's taking place on every single one of those wallets. But then I'm able to go ahead here and check this out. I saw that he minted the other day. This is what he minted. He minted Mega, and he dropped 10 Solana on that token, right? So let's go to Mega and let's see what happens there. Let's chuck it in. And mouse. Okay. Hold up, my mouse is playing up. Okay, there we go. Check that out. So he minted this. You could have easily had got in after his dev sale, right? And that's a 5 minute. My gosh, this is a 5 minute candle. Now this guy, I know I saw some of his posts. He said that he's not, that his computer was compromised and this wasn't him because some other on-chain guy picked this up. But I tell you what, he's full of crap, because I've seen some of his history and he launched this token again without launching it to the public. He minted this token earlier, right? But look at this. Imagine getting in this thing at like sub whatever market cap. You could have got into this and just rid this all the way up. 350 to 360k. Look, devices got into this one. You'd be like, bro, devices, bro, you should have done your on-chain analysis and you would have been able to pick it up right down here. You know what I'm saying? Top trader pulled out, got in 8k and then pulled out another 8k on top of that, right? But look at this guy, 225 bucks. So bought nothing pretty much and then pulled out 5 grand. Easy money, guys. So anyways, guys, if you want those wallets, if you're a Stalker user, they're going to be found in the Vault Crash Out Cabal. Jedi users, guys, you get this entire thing. You get all 2,500 wallets plus an extra 500 on your own. But I mean, we've got free plans as well. So if you just want to just come and use our free plan, right, all you need to do is go to bashbrothers.dev/stalker. It's got all of our info here, guys. We do dev, we do RPCs, we do everything, right? But we've got a free version as well, and you can come in and plug in these wallets here. What I'll do is I'll throw these wallets into our Discord, right? I'll throw, what's the name? I'll throw all of these ones in here, right? So regardless of whoever you are, you'll get value out of this. Okay, all of these wallets right here, I'll chuck all of these ones in, and you can follow them, or you can use our tool, you can use some other tool, doesn't matter. All right, so guys, we want you to succeed. Hope that you guys have learned something from this video, and we'll catch up with you guys on the next video. All right, sweet, take it easy.